back to the channel. It's been a while. Last time I was in this location was the last video I ever done before lockdown, was with the M2 competition with Covid-19. Obviously conditions today are a little bit better. With the M2 I had a storm, a hurricane coming on the way. I had a couple of hours window before it fully hit, and we had 70 mile an hour gusts and rain and all sorts, so that was that. I was thinking, yeah. But now this time we've got blue skies, a little bit windy, but it's 25 degrees, lovely weather to get out for a drive, so I've taken the opportunity. So we do a little update on the car. Well, I had planned for the channel, but obviously things have been cancelled due to the lockdown and the panic. So yeah, we'll get into it. Right, so obviously we know most things about the car. I think the last time I've done a proper video on this car was the review of it after the RT330 turbo got installed. It's been running absolutely sweet most of the time, and I say most of the time, that was due to the boost solenoid, I believe it was. What it was doing is basically the Revo and RT3 turbo setup runs at 26 psi of boost, and what was happening, the boost solenoid was allowing too much boost through, and then obviously the ECU and the map was seeing that and then cutting the power. So what was happening, I put my foot down, it was mostly in third gear when it's like peak boost. Yeah, full boost, power would start to be delivered, and obviously it would go above 26 psi, and what it would do, it would cut the power, and then it get a big load of like black smoke out the back, and I thought the turbo had gone bang, but luckily it wasn't. So we've got that sorted, new boost solenoid on that, and it's been running sweet ever since. And then just to keep an eye on things, I've got this, can't really see it because of the sun, but this is a boost gauge. It's probably one of the more expensive gauges you can get for the Fiesta. Most people just have either like a solid single analog boost gauge, which is okay. Personally, I think it looks a bit outdated, I'd say, for the car. So it was expensive, about 350 quid. I've got like, but there's a lot more things in it. You can do like 0 to 60 times with it, the throttle position, coolant temperatures you can keep an eye on, which is handy when running like obviously bigger power. So boost, RPM, shift lights, blah 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 blah. So I thought that was a cool bit of kit, and you also get to keep the vent, which is, well, half a vent, twists, and it does all sorts of things. Yeah, so that's a nice bit of kit to have, so I've got that. And then since after that as well, I've had these for ages but never got round to fitting them. Summit 6-pot calipers, absolute beast to stop the car, obviously with 330mm groove discs as well to go with it. Got them actually about 2 years ago, like well before the turbo went on. I was planning ahead, but they just took about a year and a half, well, a year after the turbo took on. So they're about £1,000 new. I think they're some of the cheaper calipers, 6-pot calipers you can get for the ST. I think you can get case bolts, which are about 1,300. Revo's own Alcon caliper brakes kit, but that's about 1,800 quid, and I thought that's quite a big chunk of money. So these come up, Ryan from Auto Specialist was selling these off of his ST for 450 quid. I said, I'll give you 400 cash now. He went, bang, yeah, sweet deal, done. Got them refurbed in frozen white, well, powder coated white to try and match the car, and then filled in the summits with leftover green from the wheels just to match, just to tie it all in, because they were red. So obviously clashed quite a bit. And then obviously we got in there as well, don't know if you can see, some 20mm spacers, because the standard wheels won't fit over the calipers, unless obviously you've got 20mm spacers. But if you've got like aftermarket wheels like Team Dynamics, most people will be fine. So yeah, obviously 20mm spacers on the back as well, just to match it up a little bit, and it looks a lot better. Although it's not lowered, it has filled the arch gap a little bit. Right, so that's a quick little update on the car done. Right, channel updates. Things I had planned originally before lockdown was obviously more work, hopefully with Cooper BMW was the main thing. Secondly was the VMAX 200 event held by Auto Vivendi. I was planning, I think it was on the 23rd of March, which was a Saturday, and that was the weekend before lockdown happened, I believe. believe, if I remember correctly. But obviously that got cancelled. I was meant to go there and do some filming for that, which I was very excited for, but didn't happen, so I got massively disappointed. Obviously, no fault of their own, just the way the world works. But hopefully when things start getting back to the swing of things, I'll go back to that and yeah, get in touch and start sorting something out again. One of my customers from work got to know personally and found out his uncle owned a supercar experience place, and he asked me to come down and do some filming for that, drive their fleet of cars, everything from aerial Atoms and K-Rams all the way up to Lamborghini Galados, and he mentioned about also getting a few Porsche Taycans as part of their fleet, which I was very excited to be, well, start to get things in motion for that. Obviously not a lot of people have done anything on that apart from the big ones like Shmee. So yeah, I thought like that'd be an amazing opportunity to do, but obviously that's been put on hold as well. Plus obviously little bits on the side with him as well, like he's just going to pick up an RA for the day, bring it over and we'll go out and do some filming with it. Again, didn't happen. Yeah, and then apart from that, all the car shows in between to like fire, but what can you do, eh? But hopefully that will just get postponed till next year. Had an event in July. Last year obviously we went Goodwood Festival of Speed. This year on the same weekend there is an event in Norway called, it's pronounced Gatebil because it's Norwegian. Yeah, so it's going to fly out to Oslo, and it's an event that runs over 4 days. It's a drifting festival, so they drift all day, every day, and they go absolutely mad. And then of night time it turns to a music festival. So again, that's very, very looking forward to that. Me and a few mates going out there and having a drink and a good time, and yeah, go out in their old M5 because they have skid taxis. You can go out like the Nürburgring have ring taxis. They have skid taxis. Yeah, something else is not going to go ahead, unfortunately. So that'll be next year, I guess. Yeah. So for now, just to get this content up and a little channel update, and hopefully within a couple of weeks or a month or two, when things start getting better, we'll do some filming, like the usual stuff, like the Catherine the Machine runs with Steph and these convoys that he do. I can imagine in the summer are going to be absolutely insane because they were mad in the winter, so more people want to bring the cars out. But for now, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, any comments down below that things you've been up to, just to keep yourself busy and occupied during lockdown, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks.